Okay, ladies, we're going there. Grown women, real faith, real bodies, and real questions about boundaries and sex. This is not about shame, it's about wisdom. Let's talk about Christian dating advice for women over 50 so you can date with dignity, joy, and with God's design in mind.
What, do I have something on
You
my...
got a great mouth, kid.
What?
I wish I was that steak that you were eating. Watching you eat that steak, it's like watching Bernstein conduct the overture to Candide.
Miss, would you please throw this away and bring the check?
Let's clear this up. Flirting may be fun and playful, but it's anything but meaningless. Flirtation is a gesture of sexual availability. Flirting is not to be confused with sexual consent, nor is it a green light for sex. It merely is a sign of sexual availability, as in single and looking. And the act of flirting can be as simple as a comment or a facial expression to signal your attraction to a member of the opposite sex. It could be the batting of eyelashes, the passing of a folded note, or the use of a pickup line. Christian dating focuses on purposeful interactions, not superficial flirtation, with an intent to honor God, discern a future spouse, and avoid tempting others into sin. Flirting can be problematic if it's used for personal validation, to lead others on, or to stir lustful thoughts. Instead, midlife Christian women should focus on building pure intentions, guarding their hearts, fostering genuine connection, and having clear goals for relationships, ultimately reflecting Christ's love and character. Holy flirting means bringing your whole self, joy, humor, curiosity, without crossing your boundaries. You're not desperate, you're discerning. Here's some things to avoid. Purposeless or superficial flirting. Avoid flirting just to feel good, for attention, or to play games. Flirting with married individuals or those in committed relationships. Does this even have to be said? This is a serious breach of biblical principles and can be manipulative and destructive. Leading others on. Do not engage in flirtatious behavior if you have no genuine intention of pursuing a relationship with someone. Causing others to stumble. Be mindful that your actions or words could tempt someone struggling with lust or other sins, which is of course against biblical teaching. Here are some things to strive for when dating. Intention and purity. Aim for interactions with pure intentions, seeking genuine connection and a potential life partner rather than just fleeting fun. Honoring God. All interactions, conversations, and actions should be done to the glory of God, reflecting His will and love. Guarding your heart. Be vigilant about protecting your heart from harmful thoughts and intentions. Building genuine connection. Focus on getting to know a person's character, integrity, and spiritual depth rather than just initial charm or superficial interactions. Seeking clarity. Have clear communication and direction in your dating and interactions to avoid confusing or painful situations. Self-improvement. Focus on your relationship with Christ first, allowing Him to be the source of your confidence and value. A word of wisdom. If you only know how to engage with men with flirtation, it's time to grow up. It's time to learn that souls are eternal, time is short, and you have opportunities to speak grace into the gospel-needed, grace-deficient people around you, no matter their physical attraction or sexual availability to you.
Hi, this is Terry with Pivot Pointers, where Christian women in midlife talk about dating, faith, hormones, and real life with zero shame and a whole lot of scripture and brain science. So, are you looking for a Christ-centered way to date with confidence? Grab our free guide, 10 Biblical and Brain Smart Boundaries for Dating. Print it, tuck it in your journal, or screenshot it before you swipe. Download it now and walk into this season with wisdom and clarity. The link is below in the comments.
The Bible is a book about God, about us, and about how God saves us through the person and work of Jesus Christ. So it shouldn't be terribly surprising to discover that the Bible has a great deal to say about sex. We are sexual creatures. God made us male and female, and the story of creation, the fall, and redemption is at least in part a story about human sexuality. God designed sex not just physical, it's spiritual, emotional, and neurological. Every sexual experience releases oxytocin, dopamine, and other bonding hormones. In other words, your brain and body are literally designed to glue you to the person you're with. That's why intimacy outside of God's design can leave you feel tangled, confused, and even heartbroken because your body made a promise your relationship couldn't keep. God didn't design us this way to steal your joy, but because He knows how powerful this connection is, and that deep connection is intended for marriage. The Bible doesn't allow any wiggle room on sexual relations outside of marriage. Hebrews 13:1 and 4 says, "Keep on loving one another as brothers and sisters." Marriage should be honored by all, and the marriage bed kept pure, for God will judge the adulterer and all the sexually immoral. God created all of us for companionship, and if you have had a successful marriage, you're used to the sweet intimacy that union provides. That makes it even more difficult to stay pure. But difficult doesn't mean impossible. It can mean manageable. Here are 3 Christian dating tips for women in midlife that will guide you. Redefine success. Not every date needs to lead to marriage. Sometimes success is learning, laughing, or saying no quicker than last time. Set boundaries before the moment. Decide in advance what honors your faith and values, emotionally and physically. Don't rush clarity. The right person won't pressure your timeline or punish your peace. Dating in midlife doesn't have to be all or nothing. Success isn't just finding the one. It's staying true to your values, learning from experience, and protecting your peace along the way. When you set boundaries ahead of time and refuse to be rushed, you create space for real connection to grow in God's timing.
Hey, if this gave you permission to breathe and wait or hope again, drop us a comment and let us know what helped you rethink how God sees dating, desire, and dignity. Subscribe to our channel for more dating advice for Christian women over 50. And also jump in and join our free Pivot Circle community, which is an online community for Christian women in midlife and beyond. We will see you next time.